We knew we had to improve the process further. And with Cybertruck, we designed a vehicle around a vision that actually started with the manufacturing process.
The Tesla Cybertruck is here. Elon Musk and his team have finished the design and the first unit will be out by August. This is not a prank, this is the future. Get ready for the electric pickup truck. A video of a sneaky Tesla Cybertruck hiding at In-N-Out Burger caught the eye of Elon Musk, who commented, "It's a tradition." This could mean that he's happy with the final look of his futuristic truck or that he just loves a good burger. Jokes aside, the company revealed that it'll start making tiny batches of its product in the third quarter of 2023. In the meantime, other firms are also racing to deliver their goods to customers' homes. But what about Cybertruck, the alien-looking vehicle from Tesla? And why did Tesla beat everyone else to the punch even though they started later than the old-timers in the EV industry? Maybe it's because Cybertruck has a magic tonneau cover that can withstand a metal ball, or maybe it's because customers love the futuristic design and the impressive performance of the electric truck. Who knows? What we do know is we're going to find out in today's episode of Tesla Car World. Welcome back to our channel. Before we begin, please show your support by subscribing if you haven't already and ringing the bell so you won't miss out on any of our interesting videos in the future. Now let's get started with today's content. To kick it off for today, the most recent version of the Tesla Cybertruck appeared in California. Wrapped in camouflage, it's been spotted for the first time today in California, suggesting that the automaker may have finalized the design of the electric pickup. Since the first time the Cybertruck was unveiled, its design has gone through several changes. Recent sightings of the truck in public and at Investor Day have shown a level of fit and finish that one would expect from a production version, suggesting Tesla was getting close to finalizing the design ahead of the planned start of production later this summer. That moment seems closer than ever now, as a Cybertruck wrapped in camouflage was spotted today in Palo Alto, California. The Cybertruck has been spotted again, this time with some weird stickers on its body. It seems like it was hungry for some burgers and fries as it was seen leaving an In-N-Out drive-thru. Elon Musk tweeted about the video saying, "It's a tradition," implying that this might be the final look of the truck. Why did they put those silly stickers on the Cybertruck? Maybe they wanted to make it less noticeable, or maybe they just wanted to have some fun. This is the first time we spot a Cybertruck prototype in such a funky disguise. Maybe Musk and his crew are busy polishing the bones and adding some spice to the beast. The Cybertruck is coming soon, but some lucky folks have already seen it in action. Musk's electric beast was spotted wearing a desert camo wrap and cruising through an In-N-Out Burger drive-thru. Maybe it was hungry for some animal fries, or maybe it was just testing its stealth mode for a secret mission. Either way, it sure caught some attention with its futuristic look and sharp angles. The Cybertruck is a big deal, but you wouldn't know it from the way Tesla hides it. The latest prototypes seen on the road were covered in camo, which is a first for Tesla. Usually they don't bother with disguising their test vehicles, but maybe they wanted to create some mystery or confusion. Or maybe they just ran out of paint. Either way, it didn't work very well because the Cybertruck is pretty hard to miss. Elon Musk even joked on Twitter, "Good thing we used camo, lol." But the real question is, what's up with the steering wheel? Has it changed since the last time we saw it? Here we see this particular Cybertruck has a round steering wheel, not the hybrid yoke wheel that was on the Cybertruck on display at Investor Day. Based on all the latest evidence, it appears that Tesla is at the very least considering the idea of using a traditional round steering wheel with the Cybertruck. But interestingly enough, hints of the Cybertruck's round steering wheel option were hidden in plain sight. Since the Cybertruck was released, the vehicle was never spotted with a conventional steering wheel. The original hulking Cybertruck prototype featured a steering yoke that is very similar to what was released for the new Model S and Model X. Similar steering yokes were spotted in later prototypes of the all-electric pickup truck. Recent photos of Cybertruck prototypes even featured an improved yoke system that included traditional elements. It was still rectangular in shape like the new Model S and X's yokes, but it also featured a top where the driver could rest a hand. It also included capacitive buttons for features like turn signals similar to the flagship sedan and SUV. As per recent observations from the Tesla community, however, it appears that Tesla is also testing out Cybertruck prototypes that are equipped with an honest-to-goodness round steering wheel. The round steering wheel could be seen in the Optimus demo video that Tesla showcased during the 2023 Cyber Roundup. Near the end of the video, which featured a close-up of the humanoid robots, one could see the unmistakable outline of a round steering wheel in inside the Cybertruck prototype. It's a good idea for Tesla to roll out the Cybertruck with a round steering wheel option, at least to give customers the choices. Now, the presence of a Cybertruck round steering wheel hiding in plain sight does not mean that Tesla would be releasing the vehicle with this option. For example, the numerous previous prototypes of the Model S and X were cited with round steering wheels after all, but the two vehicles were released exclusively with a steering yoke anyway. Then, in the following updates, they changed the default steering system to a round steering wheel again. So perhaps the Cybertruck has a chance to be released with a similar option. Such an option would most likely be appreciated, especially by long-time pickup truck owners who would likely use the vehicle for work. The last new feature, which is shown in a Tesla Cybertruck prototype spotted on public roads in Palo Alto, California, is its new side mirror design. It seems the company will implement a new triangular side mirror design that fits the sharp edges of the futuristic cyberpunk-inspired vehicle. In some instances, previous versions of the Cybertruck have equipped more traditional rectangular or square side mirrors, or in some instances, no mirrors at all. Over the years, Cybertruck sightings have shown differing designs and ideas for side mirrors. But according to Tesla's chief vehicle designer Franz von Holzhausen, the design phase of the Tesla Cybertruck has concluded. Perhaps this is the side mirror design Tesla will utilize. How did Tesla tell the world about their manufacturing schedule? Tesla is gearing up for the Cybertruck launch, or as they call it internally and with suppliers, Project Everest. The company has told suppliers to get ready for Cybertruck production by aiming to crank out 375,000 units of the electric beast every year. That's a lot of metal triangles, especially considering Elon Musk has admitted that the Cybertruck has been a tough nut to crack in terms of engineering and design. Tesla is clearly on a mission to conquer the pickup market with its Cybertruck. The company has also announced that Cybertruck will roll out of the factory in Texas in 2023. According to sources, Tesla is planning to have its first Cybertruck prototypes by the end of August. These are the final versions before mass production kicks off in early October. The company has not revealed the final look of the electric truck or when it will start delivering it to customers, only saying that the price and other details will be announced at a special event sometime in the third quarter. As reported, the 4680 battery cells for the Tesla Cybertruck could come from Panasonic and LG Energy Solution at first, as Tesla has not yet reached its goal with its own 4680 cells of the first generation. So what's Tesla's secret sauce for making so many cars? The Cybertruck is a big deal, and Musk couldn't hide his excitement when he took a spin in a beta version that was out of this world. Tesla has been gearing up for the Cybertruck's production at Gigafactory Texas for a while, as some equipment that is rumored to be for the truck has been spotted at the site for months. The company has confirmed that Tesla will use the IDRA 9,000-ton gigapress for the Cybertruck's castings, and one unit is already in place in Texas. Moreover, Tesla has applied for expansions to their factory in Fremont, California just in time to support the launch of Cybertruck production this summer, and these planned changes could reveal Tesla's vision for the future of the facility. These applications show that Tesla wants to make changes in several areas of the plant. The biggest is for a tool installation along with the addition of new electrical outlets on the factory's first floor. Aside from that, the company is also seeking permits to move equipment from the second floor where the plant has its battery manufacturing stations. This is pretty groundbreaking for Fremont because the building itself is located in a separate area that makes it very hard to think about expansion. So adding another production line and shuffling equipment around the second floor has to mean that something big is taking over at Fremont. We're looking at the tool installation for the Cybertruck's production line. This is probably a new or expanded line on the first floor of Fremont where they make the vehicles look like normal cars. This could be for any vehicle, but the timing suggests that Tesla is trying to boost Cybertruck's efficiency before Giga Texas takes over the mass production. We know that Fremont is where the Cybertruck magic happens right now. Tesla showed off their shiny line to the investors during their April 19th meeting. And this explains the equipment on the second floor. Fremont makes a lot of batteries there, and we learned from some filings last August that Tesla has been cooking up the Cybertruck's battery packs there too. It makes sense to beef up that area in Fremont to make the Cybertruck ramp up smoother than its edges. This is a big year for Tesla's construction construction and changes. Gigafactories in Nevada, Texas, and Berlin are all growing bigger and better. The megafactory in Lathrop, California is done and is making megapacks for energy storage, while Tesla gets ready to dig up some dirt for another megapack factory in Shanghai. And at the March Investor Day, Elon Musk dropped the bomb that a new gigafactory is coming to Mexico by next year or sooner. Fremont has been busy with future development plans and getting ready for the Cybertruck prototype production. But let's face it, Fremont is tiny compared to Tesla's Texas factory. With only 511,000 square meters of floor space and no room to grow, Fremont is like a toy car next to a monster truck. But don't worry, Fremont still matters to Tesla. That's why they chose it to make the first batch of beta Cybertruck test models. We've seen the electric beast roaming around the Fremont test tracks many times since 2023 began. Maybe Tesla decided to use Fremont for the Cybertruck beta because Texas was too busy building its own stuff, or maybe Fremont was just easier to set up for a smaller scale production. Either way, Fremont can also serve as a testing ground for new ideas and improvements that can be applied to other factories. Remember the Investor Day event where Tesla showed off their new construction methods, vehicle platforms, and factory layouts? They had some ambitious goals for efficiency and innovation, and it seems like they're doing well with the Cybertruck production thanks to their prototype production line. And Fremont is a great place to do that, at least on a smaller scale. Plus, they can also make the battery packs for the Cybertruck and other models there if they use their space wisely. And to top off today's video, we'd like to announce breaking news that Musk implied his support for opening one more gigafactory in France in the European market. That's right, Tesla is interested in locating its next gigafactory in France. Jean-Noël Barrot, the nation's digital minister, agreed with the notion. The minister joked that they have been working so hard to woo Tesla to build a gigafactory in France that they might as well rename the country Francola. The minister also pointed out the booming battery sector in France, which should make Tesla feel right at home. It'll be great to have a Tesla factory in France. There has been a lot of effort and energy to make sure this is possible, and this can happen. We have also invested in an entire sector of electric batteries, so we will try to convince him that France is the best possible place in Europe to establish the next Tesla factory, Barrot said. Musk also said he was confident Tesla would make significant investments in France in the future. Barrot also shared some words of praise for Musk, who he described as a great inventor, probably one of the greatest of the beginning of this century. The European response to the American Inflation Reduction Act and the strides France has achieved in luring investment and enhancing the prognosis of electric vehicles and energy were among the subjects discussed. As the US has become a giant magnet for money after passing the $430 billion Inflation Reduction Act, which offers huge tax breaks for going green and making stuff locally, Macron is on a mission to attract investment in eco-friendly technologies. Le Maire even threw in some extra tax goodies for Musk's green projects that he announced last week. But so far, the tech tycoon has only built one European gigafactory in Germany, despite France's repeated attempts to woo him. To change that, Macron declared last week that the current cash bonus for new electric car buyers of up to 5,000 euros will only apply to cars made by manufacturers who meet strict low-carbon standards, effectively banning vehicles made outside of Europe. France now expects a total of 28 investment projects from companies like Morgan Stanley, IKEA, and Pfizer. The projects are expected to create 8,000 jobs in total. The biggest investment, which Macron unveiled on Friday, is a 5.2 billion euro project from a Taiwanese car battery maker in the northern port city of Dunkirk. Then, a 1.5 billion euro joint venture between the French company Orano and the Chinese company XTC will open a battery component factory in Dunkirk. Also, according to Macron's team, IKEA plans to invest 906 million euros by 2026, while Pfizer has earmarked €500 million for France expansion over the same period, followed by its British rival GSK with 400 million euros. So, are you buying a Tesla Cybertruck? And how have you prepared to welcome the first Cybertruck this August? We'd love to hear your comments and your thoughts about it. Otherwise, we hope you liked the video. If you did, please leave us a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more Tesla Car World content. Don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video. We appreciate your support and your time. Once again, we thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you again next time. Until then, take care and be safe.